Howdy folks. It's going to be a quick video because if I go more than 15 minutes something weird happens with the card and it kind of shuts off after 15 minutes, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Tankards again. Good to be back on the healing wheel. Yeah, these are normal Tankards, 15 ounces, 15 ounces, and I'm throwing them to a gauge, and this gauge is set at 5 3/4 inches. And we're listening to Greg Brown. Yeah, it's a rainy day today. My gosh, got a lot of rain. So I'm just trying to get the clay up. I'm looking for the gauge. The usual. I've got my mirror here, so I'm looking in the mirror. Yep. Throwing stick down at the base here, just to clean away at the bottom there, and you want to use your throwing stick to kind of refine the shape, if you know what I mean. So, as I've told you a million times before, the collar at the top here is where the handle springs off from. It's also a lip rest for your lip. And because you have that collar there, it keeps the top of the pot round, if you know what I mean. And a little tip here for you, quite often I see people who make mugs, you know, with rather thick lips. A thick lip is not nice to drink out of. You want to refine your lips so that they're nice and they want to be strong, but fine enough so they feel nice in the mouth, you know, when you put it to your mouth. Just a little point there. Let's just check the height. Okay, well it's a smidgen under 5 3/4. Okay, hands are dirty, but we're going to wipe them. and how you get a pot off the wheel. There's a mystery. Well, number one, use your throwing stick to clean the slurry off, and then you want to use a twisted cut-off wire, okay? Make sure it's a twisted cut-off wire, and then make sure your hands are clean. And if you do that, okay, let's just cut him off straight through underneath, like that. And now with clean hands, I'm actually going to... Off he comes, you see. It's not really that difficult if you... Let's just bring the camera down here for a bit of detail. Gosh, I didn't time these videos, but it looks a bit distorted actually with the camera, but it's actually supposed to be like slightly narrow at the top here, you see. And if you notice, the lip is slightly inclined inward, which helps to protect the lip from getting chipped, you see. I'll just pull it in a touch. Let's do one more. Hopefully we've got time for that. If we cut off before I say goodbye and all that, you know, you'll know why. Okay, here goes. Get the clay on center first. Lean into the clay. Center down. All right, like that. I don't know. Did I cone it up then? I can't remember if I did. I usually cone the clay up. Okay, and then center down. Get it right. Okay, yeah, it's a good idea. Just cone up one time and send it down. It kind of helps bring the clay into a sort of more submissive state, if you know what I mean. Okay, then cone it in. All right, and now pull the clay up and lift up conically. Always lift up towards like this, you see, like in a conical way. That'll help you a lot. Stop you going wide at the top if you sort of approach it in that manner. Okay, getting under the clay. Keep your lift moving up the side of the pot quite, you know, don't dawdle around. If you go too slow on your lift, you'll run out of water because it's going around in the same spot, isn't it, too many times, and you'll run out of lubrication. Okay. Now, if it does get a bit flary, well, you just got to learn to collar it. You see. One thing about working to a gauge, it will help your throwing immensely, because, you know, it's like you get to a point where you think, oh my gosh, I don't believe I can get any more height because there's no more clay down there. But the gauge says to you, oh yes there is. And so you dig for a little more clay, and sure enough, you get a little bit more height. Thanks for watching me, folks. Good to see you again. Well, not that I'm seeing you, but if you know what I mean. Good to be here on the wheel. Good to be talking with you, let's say. If you need any tools or you need any tankards, just write to me, simonleachpottery@gmail.com, okay? My website is offline at the minute because I'm taking a little bit of a back seat this year. I'm sort of, you know, just getting off the treadmill a little bit, and I think I told you, but if you need any tankards or tools, cut off wires, throwing sticks, all that kind of thing, just write to me, simonleachpottery@gmail.com. Alright, we just about, let's just leather the lip, sponge out, cut off wire, and cut underneath, boom boom. Alright, let's get this guy off and then we're done. There we go. Another one. Are we still recording? Yeah, hopefully. Alright, I've got a few more to do. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget, keep practicing. And join me again for another video. Alright, take care, God bless you. Bye bye.